Solve my need for music in the house.
Oh, sure, Ellen, but I don't know.
Anyway.
Now, for a pivotal day for President Donald Trump, with the impeachment inquiry now in the hands of the House Judiciary Committee. We have the breakdown of today's testimony.
Plus, George Zimmerman is headed back to court, only this time as a plaintiff. The latest on a new lawsuit.
And a high-speed chase comes to an end in Volusia.
WESH 2 News starts now with breaking news.
We begin with that breaking news coming out of Brevard County, where the sheriff's office is investigating a shooting that happened during a home invasion. Deputies say that as soon as he arrives.
What we're talking about is not impeachable, then nothing is impeachable.
Committee holding its first public hearing. 4 legal scholars on Capitol Hill today weighing in on the impeachment case against President Donald Trump.
The House Judiciary Committee took the reins of the proceedings today, the day after the House Intelligence Committee made their report on the matter public. Karen Kafer reports from Washington.
House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler.
Why is it so hot all of a sudden? So hot. Please.
Y que van en contra del mismo sector obrero mexicano.
En conferencia de prensa dijo que deben ser firmes en la defensa de la soberanía del país, pero también dar espacio a que...
Y dártelo poco, porque deberíamos de darle todo. Oiga, ¿cuándo ha visto que un esclavo haga lo
tóxico de su cuerpo, con una bebida refrescante a diario, sin sufrir hambre ni dietas?
Can you break some 20s?
He caught the policeman.
A mis amigos les conté. Él canta bien, tú no cantas.
No, tú no
En el amor.
The witnesses invited by Democrats also cut at key Republican talking points, like their argument that withholding aid from Ukraine.
They're bringing more in a couple of hours. Slush. Well, bring it in. We must use what we have.
Todos los detalles.
Inspiración es motivación.
Joseph tenía 4
de su residencia privada. Podemos irnos si lo desea.
Llevaron el cuerpo de Lofton a un laboratorio del otro lado de la frontera.
Or being cordial, we are done. It's through.
Now, on Fox 35 News, video showing a massive brawl at a Central Florida high school.
Then fed to pigs and gators.
A historic church crumbling as the roof caves in.
Ignition, liftoff. I'm Luann Sorrell.
I'm Charles Belay. Fox 35 starts now.
Live from the news station, Fox 35 News at 5 starts now.
Fists flying, knees dropping, and 11. Fox 35 with live coverage of this chaos on campus.
Atlantic High School in Port Orange on lockdown today as cops rush to that campus.
And that's where we find Fox 35's Valerie Boy. She is live tonight. Valerie.
Hey there, Charles. Well, many parents stood here.
Gainesville, 39 in Ocala, 45 in Sanford, around 45 to 48 in Metro Orlando, and some mid-40s back along the Space Coast. Next 7 days, again after a chilly
makeup bag, experts say they are filled with superbugs.
Tonight's prime time on Fox 35 is all new. The Resident starts at 8, and at 9, don't miss Empire. Then stick around for Fox 35 News at 10.
Dak Prescott brings Dallas's explosive offense to prime time.
Trucks to motorcycles, cars to boats. Your donated vehicle, no matter the size or condition, supports WUCF. And you could qualify
for stops in Central Florida. Either his first night in Orlando at the Dr. Phillips Walt Disney Theater or one of 4
Hi, I'm Babette Davidson, part of the programming team here, and I want to let you know about an important change coming soon to WUCF. On January 16th, WUCF moves to a new channel frequency. That means the station will be off the air for a few days. If you have Spectrum, you won't notice any changes. But if you watch us using an over-the-air antenna, a satellite service, or another cable provider, you will be affected. We'll be back on January 18th, but you will need to grab the remote and do a channel rescan to find WUCF. If you need help, we're here for you. Get more information at WUCF.org/rescan. And remember, plan to rescan on January 18th. We don't want you to miss your favorite shows.
Ken Burns and his brilliant team at Florentine Films has taken on
the story. You meet layer upon layer of characters, generation.
Friday at 9 on WUCF. This is WUCF, community-supported public broadcasting from the University of Central Florida.
This is Nightly Business Report with Bill Griffith and Sue.
That soothed her finger and helped to take away the pain. I also suggested
a lot of sticks.
Shigemi Arigo was born just before her mother entered the 22nd week of pregnancy, the legal boundary between miscarriage.
Production of Dove Broadcasting Incorporated of Greenville, South Carolina.
Real Talk, where real faith meets real life.
Can God change your life in just 30 minutes?
At Good Life 45, we bring you hope in Jesus. Together, we're the Hope Team here on Good Life 45, where hope happens.
Day at 5:30 on Channel 15. Channel 15.
Starting this January, the 2-year Optician Technology program at Daytona State College prepares students to online at daytonastate.edu.
Your community, your voice, your station. WDSC. Daytona State College Public Broadcasting Channel 15, your home for public television in Central Florida.
Saying Pichai has a horrible task ahead. Why is that?
Well, some people actually call it the worst job in Silicon Valley.
To put in VinHelp in your corner?
Call now, 800-463-1452.
The following is a paid program for Crepe Race.
Even better.
It's on its way.
Burgers, fries, wings, of course.
Wings, of course. Yes.
I might even go hot sauce.
I can't do hot sauce. No. I get too hot. I can't do it.
Folks, that's a 2.36 carat, 2.35 carat.
Absolutely will, because what we have for you today as our today's special value is the Keurig K Mini Plus.
And still open front. Open front so you can see your beautiful blouse underneath. Functional pockets, which are actually deep enough.
There's no obligation and no cost. Great things are ahead of you when you have a Humana Medicare.
You deserve to hear the best. That's why News 6 has partnered up with FM 1019. Listen to
us at 9 FBI, at 10 NCIS New Orleans, followed by News 6 at 11.
Spotted,
and we're able to help them.
Yeah.
Ginger Gadsden joins us now. What's next at 5:30?
Coming up at 5:30, one elected leader wants to slow the growth of her community and what she has to say about the development plan.
Come today.
With ClickOrlando.com, this is News 6 at 5:30. Getting results.
Right now, you can help get results for kids and seniors this holiday season. Volunteers are accepting donations for this year's Angel Tree campaign. Just call 888-436-6665 anytime. Could take a step forward. Find out what she thinks about the plan if it passes this hurdle. We'll have those stories coming up in less than a minute. So glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin.
I'm Ginger Gadsden. First up, though, the weather and those chilly temps we are seeing across Central Florida. Meteorologist Candace Campos is in for Chief Meteorologist Tom Searles tonight to pinpoint when we will warm up. Candace.
We will be warming up eventually. Not to worry, Central Florida. But look at our wake-up temperatures from this morning. 38 in Stanford.
A billion times.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I actually was surprised that it
Harder than it is already.
I'm not trying to make it any harder. I just want you to be ready to go on with.
Thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
Find him.
In 1956. But we thought we'd do the same thing we did then.
Fine.
Put a damn towel around yourself.
This primetime lineup is brought to you by the Todd Minor Law Firm.
All right, kids, we're taking off.
Okay, have fun.
Love you.
There's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
De cáncer de mama y las blancas un 9%.
Que la salud está primero que todo.
Más que la vanidad.
Yeah.
Según los investigadores, es probable que las mujeres de tez oscura.
Okay, these bad decisions, I'm not going to go there, I'm going to go this way. So I would say discipline's huge.
I would actually pray to God then. I'd say, God, I don't understand the system of discipline, but I'm doing this because I trust you and I'm
Saturday at 9 here on WEFS.
Embark on a culinary adventure.
Travels and Traditions with Bert Wolf is brought to you by
The Agency for Healthcare Administration was established in 1992 by the Florida
Hey Tim, could you keep playing that a little bit? That was so beautiful. Would you mind playing a mandolin solo and just take that on the Silent Night part?
If you're lonely, that you'll reach out and you'll say, okay, if I'm lonely, someone else is lonely, and so I can do something for someone else. And in giving.
Welcome to today's reading from the Bible, the Word of God. Thy word is a lamp.
La hija de Lucero y Mijares ha hecho una pausa en su lanzamiento como cantante para enfocarse en su educación. Lucero estudia en un prestigiado colegio en el...
Thank you, Audrey. Happy holidays.
And I'll be right back after this.
I'd like to invite you to follow Talk with Audrey on Twitter.
Okay, every man.
Burmese
You
rubies.
want to try it on?
Oh, yeah.
Any man watching can wear the ring.
I mean,
Any
it's
woman
not my
watching.
size, but if this was my size.
Clinical setting with medical researchers, and they qualify as very good science. I, as a clinical researcher and a physician,
you know, this is pretty close to some stock colors. It was.
This is a '69 Corvette white.
Action Druzy is going to be coming up in just a few moments. We have more brand new items with our new line of
Alexis, Colby,
that's one.
Carrington,
Okay.
yes.
And so that's another way to wear. Now, the other option is, like a scarf,
Yes.
a traditional scarf.
Exactly right. So you could take it, bundle it up. You can simply take it at the nape, grab.
One company, one call. Now that's factory direct.
This is Channel 9 Eyewitness News at 5. Coverage you can count on.
Breaking first at 5, Brevard County deputies say a man was home when he heard glass shatter and saw someone trying to get inside.
My stepson shot back.
Hey. And the Brevard County Sheriff's Office tells us that the resident who opened fire was home alone when he heard someone at the window. Good evening. I'm Martha Sagowski.
I'm George Estevez. The intruder was dressed in black and wearing a mask. Channel 9's Melanie Holt live now on Brophy Boulevard. That's an unincorporated Cocoa and Mel. Deputies are still collecting evidence and conducting interviews to figure out exactly what happened.
They tell me this investigation is still in its preliminary stages, but as it is completed, it will.
I got $10 on the girl.
The bat to do the injuries and the damage that was done to Katrina.
After 3 weeks of testimony,
he was just another poor farm boy facing an uncertain. Visit ChristianWorshipHour.com for more information about the film and weekly program times.
In compliance with the Federal Communications Commission, WACX-TV is pleased. These reports are located at 285 West Central Parkway, Suite 1716 in Altamonte.
Yes, I'm late for school. Whoa! You gotta find my books. Power.
Restore the strength.
Restaura la
No te
fuerza.
dejes engañar.
Do not allow yourself to
Óigame
be
bien, hay
fooled.
una red.
It nourishes. You come into the light and
because, again, he made him who knew no sin to be sin for me and you, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him.
You can't make somebody love Jesus. They either will or they won't.
I mean, and I feel like they started posting less because of the baby as well, which made me very
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, but their images are still amazing.
Yeah.
Very exciting news. Thanks for the entertainment rundown, Emmanuel.
Of course. All right, now, Aaron, do you know how to sing?
Obviously.
Obviously. Well,
Obviously.
we're not going to try to find out today if you can, but if you didn't inherit the gift, you would still be in luck because you don't have to know even one note to take instruction.
Who inherits salvation? And God's word, conceived in the spirit, formed on the tongue.
Got there, that's up for debate. But if his why is to become the greatest basketball player to ever live, then we can say he wants it.
Head to toe, because these are Hachi. All right, so this one's sea spray. Now, would that sea spray pair back perfectly to this top in sea spray?
At your time, the time that works for you, only on Fox 35 Plus. Fox 35 News Edge at 8 tonight.
The name is Ro. Faces, new schedule. This is the new H&I.
And
You can find HNI on broadcast channel 65.3.
Big Bang character prototype, Penny.
Oh my God, you look so smart.
5 nights a week.
Weeknights at 7 and 9 on Fox 35 Plus. The following presentation is a paid advertisement and does not necessarily reflect the views of this station.
The following is a paid presentation for Emerald's all-new Power Air Fryer 360.
Got it? Got it. Let's run through it. Quiet on the set.
What do you say? What do you say?
Gee, I'm terrified I'll be in the wrong key. Your wife is here with a lawyer, I said.
De la liguilla, Monarcas contra América, pero regresa mañana.
Tú dijiste que te querías quedar aquí y ahora eres mío.
El Dragón, mañana a las 10 por Univisión. También disponible en Univision Now.
Ahora en T-Mobile, compra un smartphone.
A punk, do you see this? Yeah, I see it. You see this?
That's it. That's it. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. Oh.
To get an affordable car shield plan for your vehicle. Whether you have a small problem like a power window motor that...
Like Stevens, Catherwood had traveled to many of the great ruins of Europe and the Middle East between 1821.
Hello everyone, welcome to the brand new edition of To The Point. I'm Kriti Mishra and this episode is streaming to you from Poonch sector in Jammu and Kashmir. And in today's show, I have with us Major General P.S. Bajwa. Welcome to Rajya Sabha Television, sir. You are the GOC for Counterinsurgency Force Romeo. Tell us how's the situation right now?
Well, whether it is abrogation of 370 or not.
In lieu of 25 feet, here you can see the subject property. It's not really apparent here, but you can see that the property has a...
So on that note, I will wrap up my portion of the discussion and I will welcome Mayor Demings back to the microphone for his remark.
Our ultimate goal is to come up with a solution that gives the traveling public options.
Dreaming of a white Christmas? Why not shake it up a little?
There are 5 bouquets in that vase, one for each of my hands. When the wedding starts, Max
hired me to take over. He trusted me with his life's work, with the town's work, and I feel like...
Our personal information is valuable to criminals. They can steal it, sell it, even use it.
For these to be on the table next to all the other desserts. Maybe you have somebody in your life that is really difficult to buy a great gift for.
In every single tin, and every single tin has them in equal parts by weight.
Okay, for an executive gift, it's going to be a showstopper. Yeah. For a family gift.
Noticias Univisión Orlando. Más tiempo contigo. Comienza ya.
¿Qué tal amigos? Bienvenidos, yo soy Paul Gamache.
Y yo soy Amber Rincón, muy buenas noches, gracias por acompañarnos. Vamos con el desarrollo de las noticias.
Surgen nuevas denuncias de conducta sexual inapropiada contra el fenecido pastor de Winter Park.
How wide is it across? Can you measure that?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what makes me excited again, you guys, is that this is not just...
And he's also a 3rd degree in total jail. And we still work out together.
Because they don't give you superheated circulating air. Here's chicken on a competitor's indoor grill. Now.
Most Brinks can help, and integrity and trust are hallmarks of Brinks' heritage.
I trust Brinks to help me do the right things.
She was a beautiful young woman whose heart was set on a life of service in the adventurous land of Tibet.
For exclusive red carpet interviews, backstage access with your Catch It All on the TBN app.
New from VeggieTales, the best Christmas gift.
Merry Christmas from all of us at TBN.
This is the Trinity Broadcasting Network, celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Get the inspiration and encouragement of Joel Osteen on your Android or iPhone today.
Doesn't belong. I'll give you a hint. It's what we're talking about today. It's the Magi. It's those wise men. Actually, they were not there when Jesus was in the manger. They weren't there at the same time.
I'm going to teach some little nuggets how to beatbox after lunch. Hey. Well, I'm going to ask Kidney to show me how to do some of those fancy.
Una mentalidad de yo no puedo. Entonces, ¿eso qué es? Una estructura mental.
And some still do. Only in the 4th century did the church choose December 25th as the date to celebrate.